Johnny, coming off the back of a good win last weekend, I suppose looking forward to the Heineken Cup now.
Yeah, it was a good win last week to get the 5 points against, we have to say, a weakened Cardiff side who were missing a lot of their Welsh internationals. So, we're fully aware of how big a step up it's going to be this weekend.
As a starting player at number 10, you do get a break with this player management over the last couple of weeks. Does that help in the lead up to a big game to get a break, or would you rather be in the thick of it all the time?
It's different for every player. Some guys might be carrying knocks. I was fully fit, so I probably would have liked to play, to be honest. I find that the more you play, the more rhythm you get, and the more comfortable you feel. So it's it definitely would have been nice to be playing, but it's out of our hands, and you just try to use the week off as best you can. Got a good bit of work done in the gym, and still trained with the lads, and got a bit of studying as well.
Is there any danger of complacency when you get a huge win like that? I know Cardiff were weakened, but to get such a huge result a week before two massive games in the Heineken Cup, any danger of letting the heads drop?
I hope not. We just got it drilled into us there that Cardiff definitely put out a weakened team. None of their fault. That Wales had a game. And obviously it was still a tough game for 50-60 minutes. It was tight, and then we sort of pulled away near the end. We had a lot of players that were on the bench that came off and made a good impact. Sean Cronin, the two props, Rob and stuff like that. So we had a lot of strength on our bench to come on and do the business at the end. And it's great competition for places at the moment. Everyone's putting their hand up, and it's a good place to be at the moment.
Going away to Bath first and then back home again, it's an important doubleheader, important for the group and to make your place in the group. Yeah,
we've rarely won back-to-back games in this competition in pool stages. It's a tough thing to do. So we're aware of that going over here this weekend. Playing away from home first. Don't know whether it's an advantage or a disadvantage, but we've got a long week now to prepare. We have an extra day rest, so we've got a good week ahead of us to try and get everything that we can, things that we can control right for Sunday, and we know it's going to be a very tough game.
And then back to the Aviva the following week.
Yeah, we haven't really looked too far ahead. To be honest, Joe's a big sort of take it one game at a time guy, and that's what we're doing every week. We just take that week in isolation, and we refer to the week before, or maybe the last Heineken Cup game that we played, and learn bits from it. But it's 1 week at a time, and away from home against a quality side with internationals throughout their side, it's going to be a tough game.